young Malian. I support farmer for a good future.
I'm a Malian old man. I support the farmer for a good retirement.
I am a woman. I support farmer for the well-being of the family.
All together, we support farmer for the sovereignty of our Maliba. United, we overcome.
The third edition of the Symposium on English Language, Teaching and Literature Studies took place this Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025 at the University Yambo-Wolegem of Kabbalah. The initiative of this symposium is to reinforce teachers' building capacity as far as scientific communication is concerned. For more details, follow Maria Kulubali's reports.
Under the theme Reinventing English Language Teaching and Literary Studies in Periods of Uncertainty and Vulnerability in Africa, Challenges and Possibilities, Yambo-Wolegem University in Kabbalah hosted its third symposium on English language teaching and literary studies this week. After welcoming remarks, the president of the organizing committee provided further details on this year's objectives.
The members of the research community believe in the African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. We strongly believe in that motto. Besides, CELS provides a space for academic exchange, scholarly collaboration, critical friendship, to use the beautiful term of Khadija here, and critical thinking. Angela Davis declares in the 17th Steve Biko Memorial Lecture at the University of South Africa that, I quote, critical thinking is a very essence of education. Knowledge is useless until it is directed to question habits, social practices, institutions, and ideologies, even if victory is won, end of quote. This year's CELS theme, Reinventing English Language Teaching and Literary Studies in the Period of Uncertainty and Vulnerability in Africa, Challenges and Possibilities, could not be more urgent or more meaningful because we meet at a time where our world is marked by profound uncertainties that are both political, social, and economic. Across our dear continent, we continue to face economic hardship, political instability, security issues, and even epistemic challenges that require us as researchers to think and question.
The president of the research community thanked and congratulated the president and her team. According to him, English is a language that can open all doors in the world. Participants stated that the symposium is a great opportunity for learning and knowledge exchange.
This year, the particularity is that we have presenters from everywhere. We have some presenters from Niger, presented from Senegal, presenters from Rwanda. So this year's symposium, I can say, is really worldwide because all Africa is presented here in Mali. And together we're going to do our best to change the teaching and learning of English. Because in the past, English language and teaching was solely focused on Eurocentric methods. That is, teachers come and then they say something and students repeat after them. Nowadays, we would like to innovate things and then focus the teaching and learning of English on authentic materials and talk about national issues such as, our problems like terrorism, like peace. So we kind of try to involve our students in the process of teaching and learning English by giving them agency to address social issues, as I said, like peace, because we think that peace starts at school.
We are really happy to receive the national TV here today. And we would like to quote Amadou Ampateba in The Fortune of Wangre, who says, whatever the value of a gift, there is but one word that can acknowledge the vulnerability, and that word is thank you. Thank you so much indeed to all the participants.
It should be noted that this third symposium on English language teaching and literary studies was attended by several senior officials from Yambo-Walagama University, including the head of the English department and the vice chancellor. We eagerly await the fourth edition.
Hello everyone, welcome to this show. Today we open an essential chapter, how to prepare Malian youth for tomorrow's challenges. At the crossroads of education, civic engagement, responsibility, our duty is to understand how to shape a generation able of innovating, adapting, and building a stronger Mali. So welcome once again. This show is supported by Timira, otherwise Temira. Dear audience, without forgetting our director, who is present in the show. Clap for him. Okay, welcome you all. Now I will let Mr. DIARRA to lead this conversation. Thanks.
Thank you, Angel Dambele, for the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, welcome to this public show of every month. So today our topic is about education and social responsibility, preparing Malian youth to face tomorrow's challenges. So today we are with our big director, Sidiki Dambele. I ask you to clap very, very, very for him. Welcome, Director. So I'm with Mahamadou Karamoko Kairaba Koita, President of Malian Association of Teachers of English. Mr. Sidi Amar Aydra from Malian English Club Council. Mr. Yakubo Jakte, Teacher of English. And Mr. Gausu Diarra, Teacher of English, but a member of our team, English Time. Welcome, dear guests. Clap again for my guests. I don't hear. Thank you very much. So my first question is addressed to Mr. Koita. So how education can contribute to responsibilize youth to face the challenges?
Great. This topic, education and social responsibility is really relevant.
Yes.
So the most important about education is that any nation, the development of any nation depends on the education of its children. So the contribution, of course, of this youth to contribute to the development of the country, the Malian youth particularly, is mainly focused on their understanding the situation and be original. So which means here the creativity. And this creativity is they centers on a certain situation, mainly critical thinking. What do you mean by critical thinking? As I said, the current situation of our country and the global situation, we all aware of it now. So this situation, the youth should understand, because the good orientation may allow people also not to be in certain mistake. I take an example about the misinformation on social media. So whatever we see, if you find someone who help and share, of course, this value to make you understand, this is very important. And also we are aware about our society, which focus on some value. And this value and our attitude and our minds, so education shape all this. So in our society, once the parents play well their role, which mean here is not only in the classroom, is not only getting a diploma, but also have this social value, shape well the attitude. And this will help us to get out of certain problems, and we adapt ourselves to resilience. The last example is that during the fuel shortage, we see the youth organization, they work in team and maintain order in different gas stations. That was really wonderful, because it was an opportunity to maintain order we need such a initiative and such activities. So instead of getting learning from the youth drug addiction or joining the terrorists who have no mission, no idea, no development, project of development. So these are some practice that the youth shouldn't get in it.
Okay.
As I gave some example, they should be more practical and give good examples.
Thank you very much, Mr. Koita. So what action will youth need to undertake facing the challenge of tomorrow?
There is no secret. If there is one single action that the youth need to undertake, this is about education. Yeah. So we, the young people, we have to invest in our education, like education and ongoing education. We should never stop learning because life is about learning. So the foundation is the education first. So to go in deeply, I would like to say like the youth should work on some important skills. For example, today, everybody is aware that like the digital literacy is very important nowadays, and it is controlling our world. Yeah. So we, the young people, we have to take interest on digital literacy because this is what is dominating our world today. We have also like the youth should also take action concerning entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship also is very important. Nowadays we can see that there are some improvements like in our country. The youth is start embracing like what we call entrepreneurship. Okay. The youth have started undertaking, and this is very important. I would like to go also to like associations, organizations. So it's not only about school. We, the young people, we have to take interest on what we call like associations, organizations. For example, we at MCC, Mali English Club Council. So the youth don't stop only at school. You have to take interest on associations, organizations, because it's not only about English at MCC. We also learn so many skills like leadership, communications, problem solving. We organize training about all those things, and I think this is very important. Yes. Joining associations, organizations, for sure, when you embrace all those things that I have mentioned, like you will turn the frustration, because when you are young, like we have frustrations because we would like to succeed, we are in problems. For sure, when you get interest on organizations, for sure you will turn those frustrations into positive impact in your life and in the life of your community. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. What can be the role of the government in preparing youth to overcome the challenges?
I think that the government has something to do on this, to face these challenges of the youth. The government must create the job for the youth, job opportunities or economic opportunities to create a job for them and to support them for the entrepreneurship, as he said. Okay. This can help them to manage things, for example. And today we can even orient our education on the things of learning, for example, farming, and how to breed animals, things like that. And then they can do those things. And when they learn things, maybe we can see sometimes tourism, things like that. If they go to school, they learn things, the government give those things. I think that we are going to avoid those things.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jagde. So in Mali, do you think that the current social education is adapted to face the challenges?
Education is very, very important. Education is about knowledge. Okay, the former president of Senegal says that dis-moi quelle jeunesse tu as, je te dirai quel peuple tu seras. Okay, I translate into English. Tell me what kind of youth, I will tell you what people you will be. Okay. Okay, that means youth, contribute to the development of the country. Okay. And it is necessary, to provide a good education to youth. Okay? If a youth is well educated, it will be an opportunity for the country to have a good development.
Yes. Thank you very much, Gausujara. Okay. So we are now happy to receive Angel Damele for the tea. So as we say, the Tea Mira is the sponsor of this public show. I think the director is in a hurry to take his tea. Yes.
Do
taste it.
Yes.
You have it now.
Indeed.
How was it for you? Yeah, it's your first time to
Yes.
join outside now.
No, this is my first time. And
Yeah,
this
to
is
join,
like
to
Temira is,
be on the table. Yeah,
Temira is the best for
yeah.
sure.
Is the best.
The best.
Do you know where it's located?
No.
The company?
No, really,
It
I
is
don't.
in Mayambuku.
Mayambuku.
Okay, go there and find it for you. Okay.
For sure, tomorrow I'll be there.
You will be there tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much, Angel. Thank you very much. I think you appreciate the tea, Mira, the sponsor of public show. So after the tea, we go with a question addressed to the audience. What strategy can be implemented by teachers? You are all teachers here, so that young people be facing tomorrow's challenges.
I'm Mr. Keita. First of all, the teacher should teach them problem-solving skills, which is very important. Secondly, also they have to promote a growth of mindset. And the last one, which is also very important, we have to show them that they have to work hard if they want to succeed in their life.
My name is Mrs. Geneva Toure. I'm so happy to be here. The first thing that I want to add for Mr. What he just said is to make the key of our education. Education is the best way to succeed, to fight against the challenges. We need to make our best things to make education perfectly.
Okay.
And after this, we need to collaborate, to make collaboration between them. Young need to collaborate, to have ideas with the old people. So as to make education perfectly, we need to work hard so as to succeed our future.
Here, this is Mr. Marin Fintraure. I think that it's better to combine theory and practice. As scientific, for example, if you are a chemist teacher, when we combine carbon and oxygen, and we are going to have carbonic gas right now. And for this, if you can bring something, carbon and oxygen, and you combine them, they will see the reality, and they will never forget this. If there are 10 students in your classroom. After explaining the lesson, you constate it is only 3 people who answer the question, and so that means you have to change the strategy. Okay. So that we call this pedagogy. Okay. According to Nelson Mandela, a reading nation is a willing nation, and according to Alfredo Kwamo, the best education is the education of the heart. Okay. Thank you.
My name is Hussein Traore. It is said here that education is the tool that can be used to change the world. Yes. So they first understand this statement. So then teacher can explain that to them. How? So teacher should tell them, and also how word is functioning, how words is now. That means they should be focusing on technological studies to tell them how to develop technology in our countries. So students are going to be able to face challenges, because today technology is at the highest degree. Okay. Let us say like this. So they should be focusing on those kind of studies.
My name is Adama Karami. One of the best strategy a teacher can help his student to face the challenges in the future is to do not underestimate their students' potential. Okay. And I think it is something that we often can see in the classroom when the teacher did not believe in his students and is underestimating what kind of preparation that student can do in the future. Thank you.
My name is Ms. Fansajara. Teacher must really tell to try to change the mentality of young pupils. So by doing what? By showing them that life is not easy. Something that you will learn in the school is not the same thing you will follow. So, and the country doesn't allow us to really follow our the future we want to follow. Yeah. So that means that we have to really be someone who can do many things at the same time. So we must try to learn a lot, many things at the same time. You can be leader and be entrepreneur, and you have to create every time. You have to really, build this kind of mentality which can be really proactive every time.
Yeah.
So this is something that we have to do. And also, apart that one also, we have to face those things that we are challenging. So that means that it's not really good to learn those things that we are seeing on TV, like Western things. We have to see the challenges that Mali is facing.
Yeah.
So those challenges, we have to prepare our youth people to come with solutions and to do something for it, contributing, creating, or like do something for your country.
Yes.
So this is something that we really must come back to it, try to see what we can do for our country, and stop doing things that we are seeing on TV.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We continue with our program. So today I have a citation from Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
So this is education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world. So I start to ask around the table your point of view about this citation, and I will give the floor to the audience after.
Late president of South Africa, and I really do share this quote from him. And as I said, the development of any nation depends on how far is education, investing in the education of the youth.
Yeah.
So based on that, it's really important to value this quote and understand, explain it better, and work with for the development of the country.
I think that he was right, Mr. Nelson Mandela.
Okay.
He was right to say that education is all. It's all education, and a nation is education. Everything is linked to this education. Now, youth, when they go to school, they learn.
Okay.
School can make them intelligent. Now, we are going to take out of this darkness of ignorance. And when they learn, they can even solve things by themselves. No, they don't need to wait for people coming from other countries to help them to solve problems. No.
Okay.
If they're educated, they can solve their problems themselves.
Okay.
Education can even promote what we call the civic engagement of the youth. And this is so important.
Okay.
Now, when you take a country like US, it's that. You go to school, you learn. You go to learn to count, to read, to write. But after that, the main goal is to make them good citizens. And we need that also in Mali. If you love something, you can do something wrong to this thing. In school, I learned, for example, how to love my country. And I love it. I can take weapons against my country.
I think there is no secret. Education should be in the heart of everybody. You cannot develop yourself without education. So education is the basic, the foundation, because there is no other way to develop yourself. You cannot be a good citizen if you don't have education, because it's at school that they teach us how to be a good citizen. To know your rights, your duties, you have to go at school. There is no other ways. Like, it's education, education, and education. Without education, you cannot go further in your life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think that education is very, very important. It is about development. Okay, for example, someone didn't get the chance to go to school. Okay, this one can't do anything for his country. Okay, the people who transform the country are the people who have, got the opportunity to go to school. Okay, if you want to learn, the school is the best place to learn or to be great for your country. Yeah. I think that education is very, very important. And you cannot be important, you cannot do anything if you don't have any knowledge.
Special greeting to the director. My name is Ibrahim Ajabi. In any country, importance is given to education. It makes everything change positively.
Okay.
The best educational system are in the most advanced countries. The best thing to do is to give enough funds to educations to promote the 21st century skills which have been said, and to develop critical thinking in learners, and then to make everybody understand that the best and the only step to change things positively is to give priority to education.
I'm your sister, I'm Najara Beriti. I think in life, nothing is easy, but nothing is impossible. That means education can change our society, education can change our countries, education can change our nation. We must believe it. Because when you learn, you grow. When you learn, you will be able to do something for your country. When you learn, nothing will be possible for you. And the thing that we must add is what we must put in our mind. Alone, we can go fast, but together, we can go far.
My name is Safiyatu Sidibe. Education is something which is really important in this life. When you are the kids, it is not like your life is grounded, but I think that education can show you the way to the success, and all depend on yourself, how you will be able to use it. So I think that education is something really important.
My name is Suleiman Dambele. First 4 letters of the English alphabet, A, B, C, D. Okay, the A stand for the audience. When we talk about education, the audience, stand for the children. The children who benefits the education. And in education, we have to take into account the second letter, that is the behavior. What is the kind of a behavior we want for our children? What is the kind of a behavior we want for our citizens? That will be for the second letter. And the third letter will be the change. Okay, what is the change we want in our society? Because the world is changing any time, and we have to adapt to that change. And if you have such a kind of a citizen in the society who has the good behavior, who is able to change, to adapt to the situation, what is sure the outcome will be the development. That will be the fourth letter. Thank you.
I'm Sri, just to show to the young, education is so important, and we have to adapt education to our social condition also. And that social condition should be the good behavior in front of our elders and in front of our generation. We have to show the good example from school to house.
My name is Musa Sidibir. I'm over the moon to be here. This quote just underlines the importance of education. So we have to know that everything depends on the education. It is not easy at all. A country cannot get developed without education. So in this case, then, we have to do everything. So similarly, there is also another quote which says, knowledge is power. So how can a country get developed without a very good knowledge? So in this case, then, so we have to do everything so that our country or the children can go to school to learn something. So in this case, then, if it is not easy at all to do all of those things, the country cannot get developed without good education.
So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. So we are at the end of this public show of today. Strongly the next edition in December. So we thank Malian Association of Teachers of English, Malian English Club Council, and all the audience, the guests. So thank you very much for coming. See you next time. Bye-bye. Clap for themselves. Clap again.
I'm a young Malian. I support farmer for a good future.
I'm a Malian old man. I support the farmer for a good retirement.
I am a woman. I support farmer for the well-being of the family.
All together, we support farmer for the sovereignty of our Maliba. United, we overcome.